President Trump tried selling his vision of success during the first State of the Union address of his second term last night. In his nearly 2-hour speech, he spoke about everything from the economy to global affairs.
He also repeatedly took swipes at Democrats. Republican Senator Rick Scott shared his reaction to the address with West 2's Justin Shecker. He joins us now live in studio. Justin.
Stu, Senator Rick Scott says President Trump did a good job talking about what Americans care about by touting falling gas prices and private sector job growth. While Florida's senior U.S. senator says cutting taxes is helpful, he points out there's still more work to do to bring down the cost of living. Like President Trump, the senator blames the Biden administration for high inflation. He emphasized the need for Congress to cut wasteful spending and balance the budget. Virginia's new governor, Abigail Spanberger, delivered the Democratic rebuttal. She argued Trump's tariffs were hurting small businesses and everyday Americans. I asked Senator Scott about President Trump vowing to move ahead with new tariffs after the Supreme Court ruling that he's exceeded his authority.
Congress has failed to do its job. For decades, other countries have taken advantage of American workers. We've allowed other countries to send their products and services here, and we are not allowed to sell in their countries. So he's using the levers that he has. It's our responsibility, if we care about American workers, if Congress does, which I clearly do, I think the most important thing we do is give a family a job, is to give the president the authority to be able to do that.
On the topic of foreign policy, the senator reiterated the president's message that Iran can never get a nuclear weapon. He says the decision whether the U.S. military should strike that country again depends on the actions of the Ayatollahs. And Senator Scott also told me the president does not need the authority of Congress to be able to protect Americans from an existential threat. Stu, back to you.